Well, I'm back at my house and I got the bike. So made it all the way back down from Loveland. Whew, that's a crazy drive, I tell you. That's a long haul. But let's do what's important. Let's do a walk around video. So for those of you wanting to see what the 2020 Beta 500 RRS is, what it's like, and for future reference, for people that want to know, where do I put in the transmission fluid, the motor oil, this and that, how do I take the seat off? This is the video for you. So let's take a look. So let's just walk around and you can pause the video and you can just get an idea of how these bikes come, what they look like, what's on them, and just future reference down the road, say 5 years, you can use this as a reference if you're buying a used one of, where things go. So this is a factory bike. This is how you would get it, stock form with the skid plate and all that good stuff. You can even see there's the horn. Got these turn signals, they mount right there. Looks like they like to use, security Torx. These are Allen. So now let's point some stuff out. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but just to point out for if you're new to bikes or new beta, got the starter is mounted here. That looks pretty accessible to me. You got your engine oil is here, so you can undo it. So easy as that. Now it's separate. You got engine oil and you got transmission oil. So that's good and bad. That's good in that, you can pretty much use any automotive oil in here or what they recommend. And then the clutch side, your transmission side, motorcycle specific. Bruce at MotoAdventure believes that this is the smaller sprocket. You are actually shipped with 2 different sprockets, as he told me. What else? It's fuel injected, has the stock tank, which is 2.4 gallons. To take the seat off, you press this and it unlatches and you pull back easier with 2 hands. But that's the type of latch that it has, which goes into there. You got your battery, you got your air filter. And then for the side cover, all you do is come here and you just pull it like that and it will come right off. And there you have access to your air filter. Really easy. You can kind of see how the wiring is there. I'll go in closer again. In the battery, you can press test. It lights up, so it's full. You got some fuses right here, some with caps on it, fuses underneath, your starter relay, I would believe, and then your gas tank. And I'll have to put this back on with 2 hands probably. You got your blinkers are way out here, in the stock setup. I know most people would probably move them in, but for some reason you want to bring it back to stock looking in the future. This is how they were attached. Got your exhaust. You got your rear shock. You got your compression and rebound, which I'm not a pro at settings, so I'm not even going to act like I know how all that necessarily works. Of course, you can change your spring setting there with a spanner wrench or screwdriver, as a lot of people do it. So here's your transmission oil. I was wondering if there was a dipstick. No dipstick. And they checked all this for me. He said he thought they topped it off a little bit. And that's pretty much it. So that is metal, not plastic. You got your coolant. Skid plate comes up to there from the factory. You got a fan, radiator. Your brake pedal is on the inside of the frame. I'm going to take you back to this side, the left-hand side. So for your engine oil, you do have a sight glass, which I forgot to point out. Let's get in close. It's right there. Bike's leaned over, so can't really go by that right now, but they checked it, so we're good to go. Oh, and something cool to show you is, I guess, would be the controls. Kind of move the bars. It does come with a Voyager. It does have a 4 gig card in it. I'm going to assume they all come like that. So it will write tracks to it. You got your key here. Let's show you the key. Okay, so here's the key. It goes in there like so. Turn it like so. Fan comes on. And then you can hit the black button over here. Starts right up. Turn it off. You can take a look at the gauge somewhat. Hopefully you can see that. And it does have this is a quirk, I would say, for a 2.4 gallon tank. It does have a fuel light. Maybe that's mandated if it's a street bike nowadays. Yeah, you're not going to get too far. Maybe, he was saying around 90 miles, maybe more, a little more. He was pretty sure I wasn't going to get 120. So you got your high beam, your indicator, and your check engine. You got your, it's raining out, reduce power. It's nice out, let's have full power. You got your horn, and it works. And that just got the dogs going. You got your, that would be running light. Yeah, okay, you got your low beam, your high beam, which then that comes on. And then if you want to flash your high beams, you can do that. So with that button there, you got your blinkers. And again, the light up there will come on. Cancel is push in, and then right, there you go. So again, you got your start, your stop, your throttle. You got your mirrors here. They can fold in, so you go off-road. Just, you could fold it in like that if you want. Honestly, most people are going to get double take mirrors, but that is a nice thought. At least from out of the box, you can, you know, fold them down, and that way they're kind of out of the way. You know, if you're riding trails, and then you can flip them right on back. Your radiator fill is here. What else? And there's radiators on both sides. We have a cooling fan. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The tires that come on it, Michelin. And I'm trying to think of the brand, but it is a, what is it? It's a 140 by 80 by 18. It is a 90/21. You got adjustable levers. can twist that, and that will come in. I have small hands, so that's good. Yeah, like that. Well, there we have it. We got the 2020 Beta 500 RRS, and for insurance for me, I just added it to my Progressive policy. Isn't much at all. Mine's going to be set to renew in September. It's only $12.13 from today's date up till then, so not much. But I have a no claims for motorcycles, no claims, no wrecks, no speeding tickets. So I'm pretty good there when it comes to the riding. So no type of claims. Just know something that's interesting. I think this is worth pointing out before I end the video. So I kind of turn, I notice subframe is white. And look at this. Is this normal? Or did somebody leave a tool in there? I bet somebody, does that come like that? There's an Allen. I bet that's, yeah. I bet that's what they give you, an Allen in there. I bet you, because there's grooves. I just lost the socket, but the socket would be for that, probably 8 mil. Is it going to ever stop in my driveway? And then, not sure of this. It's a 6 millimeter Allen. So I'm going to guess this does a lot of the stuff. Well, that's pretty cool. So it just goes right there into this little holder. Now that I retrieved the socket, let's see, it says chrome vanadium 8 millimeter. So yes, it's an 8 millimeter. So yes, it goes right there. Look, you use that. So is it a huge tool case that's gonna do everything? No. I'm gonna guess they figured this does a lot of the little stuff, especially like these. You know, up here, if these were to all get loose, 8 millimeters, your friend. Obviously, you're going to want more to carry more. It's going to do the filler neck. I don't know what part of the Allen will necessarily do. It looks like all the bolts on the engine are 8, guards 8. Back here for the brake is 8. That's 8. You know, that one, that's 8. That's too big for the main subframe, which I was pointing out is plastic. Oh, the 6 will fit there. So 8 for all those. That might also be a 6, the bung right there. Nope, too big for there. But all 8, pretty much everything 8, except that's small one, small. As you can see, it's going to cover quite a bit though, you know, so it's not going to cover everything, and it just goes in right there, guys. So I'm glad I noticed this, because I was looking at the subframe and then I noticed, oh, somebody left a socket. That goes right there, it snaps right in. That is cool. That's a cool design. That's a cool touch that some engineer, some designer was like, hey, we should have tools. Well, we don't want to put a lot of tools, but hey, we could at least do that. So all this is a composite. I don't know, some type of plastic composite. So this subframe, I don't know quite what, I think that looks like a metal to me. So the black piece coming up is metal. This is plastic. It must work, and it's going to save weight. So guys, hey, I found something a little extra, and as I find different things on the bike as I'm using it, I'm going to bring that to you. But this is the walk around video. Sorry for the length, but hey, I want to make sure that I covered it all, and people that are looking at the 2020s have a good idea. People in the future will have a good idea of where things went, if they want to go back to stock, or if they're just wondering, you know, where does this piece that this guy gave me this bike with, you know, where does this go? And they might be able to find it within the video. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified of these videos. Have a good one.